Okay, have you ever created something that you thought was just perfect, only to watch it completely fall flat? You know what I'm talking about. That piece of content, that website copy, that pitch. It's technically flawless, but for some reason it just doesn't connect with people. Well, today we're going to figure out exactly why that happens, and more importantly, how to fix it.
Does this sound a little too familiar? As a founder, you've probably poured countless hours into getting your story just right. Every single word is deliberate. But then you finally share it, and the response is crickets. That connection you were hoping for, it's just not there. So what's going on?
Well, there's actually a name for this hidden cost of perfection. It's called the Polish tax. And it's the price you pay when, in your search for a flawless story, you actually sand away the one thing that makes it connect, your authentic voice. Stick with me, because we're about to show you how to get a full refund on that tax. All right, first things first, let's diagnose the problem. What does it even look like when you're paying this tax? Well, the main symptom is content that's, beautiful, but cold. It gets a nod of admiration, sure, but it never really gets into people's hearts. Now, let's be super clear here. The Polish tax isn't about making a mistake. It's the weird, paradoxical result of trying to do everything right. It's that cost of over-refining, of polishing away all the unique, human textures of your voice until all that's left is something smooth, perfect, and totally impersonal. So this brings us to a really crucial trade-off. Think about it. On one side, you have this performative persona. This is the voice that pays the tax, it's super polished, uses all this intricate language, and it just feels cold. But on the other side is your natural tone. It's simple, it's honest, and it's warm, and that is the voice that actually connects. Let's look at how this plays out in the real world with a quick case study. And it's so important to get this. This isn't about a failure of talent, not at all. It's a fixable, mechanical issue in how we create. So this comes from a story about a writer who brought in this draft that she had perfected. I mean, on paper, it was a masterpiece. The structure was perfect, the words were elegant, but you read it and there was just no pulse. It just didn't sound like a person. It didn't sound like her. And this is the crucial point right here. The problem wasn't her ability as a writer. Clearly, she was incredibly talented. The issue was what you might call a mechanical failure of presence. In the process of polishing every word on the page, her own presence, her human self, had basically been edited out. And then came the breakthrough. She was asked to just tell the story, out loud. And everything changed. That performative persona just melted away. Her natural rhythm, her simpler words, a real warmth, it all came flooding back. The real story had been hiding in her spoken voice the whole time. At first, she was hesitant. She was worried it all sounded a little too plain. But when she rewrote that draft to match the way she actually spoke, her audience connected with it instantly. They weren't just hearing a story anymore. They were hearing her. And that's what they'd been missing all along. So this story isn't just a story, right? It leads us directly to a really powerful and practical solution. It's a framework we call the vocal cadence protocol. Think of this protocol as the foundation, the primary architectural brick for any story that you want to truly connect with people. And the key word here is uncovering. Just like in our case study, this isn't about inventing some new voice. It's about finding the authentic one you already have and bringing that into your writing. And the protocol itself, it's honestly incredibly straightforward. Step 1, take a story you've written and just read it out loud. Step 2, pay really close attention to the parts where your tone shifts, where your rhythm feels natural and honest. Those are the hot spots. And finally, step 3, rewrite from that place. Let your spoken voice be the guide for your written one. So what's the big picture here? What does this all mean for you as a founder, as a creator? Well, it really requires a fundamental shift in how you see your job, moving away from managing a text and toward uncovering a truth. We're so often taught that great writing is about control, right? About being a master manager of words and sentences and paragraphs we polish and perfect, trying to wrestle the text into submission. But the real goal is something so much deeper. It's to become an explorer, an uncoverer of the truth that already lives inside you. Your most powerful story isn't one that you build, it's one that you reveal. It's like the slide says, your true voice appears the moment you stop trying to sound like anyone else. Authenticity isn't some persona you put on. It's what's left when you stop performing and just Let yourself sound like you.
So we'll end with this. Your true, resonant, and compelling voice, it's already there. It's the one you use every single day when you talk to people. The only real question is this: what will it take for you to finally let it speak?